If your cold email follow-up still look like this, let's schedule a call. Did you get my email? Bumping this up, just following up. Name? What do you think of the above? I'm guessing you're still gonna get a big fuck you to your face because everyone gets those emails, right? And the game with cold email these days is it has to be different, right? You have to be slightly different to be better than your competition, right? You don't primarily have to be the best in the world. You just have to be slightly better to get the better results than your competitors. Okay? Now, in this video, I'm going to show you just the templates that you need to have to actually get good results with cold email without, being shit at it. Okay? So there are going to be 3 templates. Okay? I'm going to make this video as quick as possible because I know you just want to get a template and then fuck off. Okay? So the first follow-up, I usually myself just do 2 follow-ups if I need to most of the time. Sometimes obviously do more, but just depends on the strategy, the niche, the industry that I want to target. Okay? So the soft nudge, like, hey name, figured my last note might have gotten buried. We help company type go from pain to result without common objection. Not saying it's magic, just saying within it for specific example. Want to send a quick 2-minute breakdown of what how that worked. Okay? Now, hey name, obviously that's a variable that's just, their first name if you have one. If not, just write hey there, right? If you don't have the name, it also works really well. Figure my last node might have gotten buried. We help, here we write in the niche. So for example, we help remodeling companies go from not having enough, crew members, for example, not having enough high-end jobs like projects to 2 to 3 book jobs a month, a week, however we're doing it, without, for example, spending or wasting money on advertising. Okay, that works. Not saying it's magic, just saying you've done it for and just give a testimonial. Okay, if you haven't done or if you haven't gotten a testimonial, then what you can do is basically just don't write just saying we've done it for. Okay, just say, hey, this has worked for X amount of, niche companies, basically. Okay. Do you want to send a quick 2-minute breakdown on how that worked? Right, this is a CTA call to action, which you can change however you want to. You can just send them a 2-minute breakdown. If you don't have one or you don't want to do one, then just ask them to book a call. Okay, simple as that. Best your name. Okay, simple as that. Okay. Second follow-up would be the social proof tab. Hey name, we have a client brand, and he also does X service. So this would be personalization from their, what they do. They were short, reliable paying, for example, booking ad spend on leads that ghosted. 60 days later, they were booking X result. Are you open sometime this week for to show you how it will work for you? Okay, cheers, your name. Okay, going over, putting words into this. Hey, for example, John, we have a client, and you can, for example, XYZ remodeling, and he also does kitchen remodeling. Uh, they were getting a lot of agencies. For example, they were trying to do Facebook ads themselves, or they were trying to uh, hire agencies to help with their Facebook ads, but none of that worked, or they got scammed. They wasted their money. 60 days later, they were booking. Uh, Okay, and the second follow-up is the social proof tab. Okay, for example, hey name, we have a client name brand, and he also does X service. They were short label paying, for example, budding Aspen and leads that got ghosted. 60 days later, working with us, they were booking they they were booking a specific result. Are you open sometime this week for me to show you how it will work for you? Okay, cheers, your name. Okay, so if you were to put in variables into this, hey John, we have a client that is XYZ remodeling, and he also does kitchen remodeling. Okay, they were hiring agencies, but they were not getting any leads for them. 60 days later, working with us, they were booking, 20 leads, 20 leads or like 5 jobs a month. And are you open sometime this week for me to show you how it will work for you? Okay, hopefully you can see the pattern, the difference between these follow-ups. Did you get my email, that kind of stuff, compared to these ones, right? How much more value they bring. Okay, and then the third one is the pattern interrupt name. if I showed you a way to hit Kegel without adding comment blocker, would you be open to seeing how it works? I'm not trying to sell you over email, I'm just showing what's working for people who are already doing, relevant context, or for 10-minute chat or no shot. Best your name, okay? So if we were to put in variables into this, name John, if I showed you a way to get or like land 5 kitchen remodeling jobs a month without adding, paid advertising or anything like that, would you be open to seeing how it works? I'm not trying to sell you over email, just showing what's working for people already doing kitchen remodeling or that kind of stuff. More for 10-minute chat or no shot? Best your name. All right. So I want to make this as quick as possible. That's what I'm doing right now because I want you to get a point across that you don't want to make these boring ass follow-ups because no one cares about them. Just think of how many cold emails and spam letters, marketing emails every single person gets that has an email, especially even someone trying to target them through marketing. So make it actually valuable, make it something that's it's almost like a new cold email, right? Because usually what happens is people put a lot of time and effort into the first initial cold email, but they don't really care about the follow-ups, even though most of my bookings come from the follow-ups, okay? So please actually take effort, put in effort to create a good follow-up email that makes sense and people would want to, book with you. Okay, so I appreciate you. Hope you did like this video and I made it somewhat valuable. If you want to join, there's a free Discord community down below. It's going to be the first link in the description. Click it and join the community and ask me any questions you want around the outbound cold email or whatever. Okay, appreciate you and have an amazing day.